My name is Arun. Welcome to the upstairs preschool. I will be one of your teacher and I would love to see you and be excited to play, laugh and learn together. Today I would like to read a book to you, and to me it's a funny book and I hope you will enjoy this book. If you take a mouse to school. If You Take a Mouse to School by Laura Namaroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. If you take a mouse to school, he will ask you for your lunchbox. When you give him your lunchbox, he will want a sandwich. Do you like sandwiches? And snack for later. Then he will need a notebook and some pencils. He will probably want to share your backpack too. When you get to school, he will put his things in your locker and take a look around. You will get a chance to check out your classroom too. He might do a little math. He will even try a science experiment. Look what happened, a big explosion. Then he will need to wash up. You will have to take him to the bathroom once he's nice and clean. It's very important, right? Clean up and washing our hands and make sure we are all clean. He will be ready for his lunch. On the way to the lunchroom, he will see some building blocks. He will build a little mouse house. Do you like building? We have lots of big blocks and small blocks and many other things to build in the classroom. And make some furniture out of clay. Then he will need some books for his bookshelf. And he will start by writing one of his own. So he will need a lot of papers. Do you enjoy doing art and using papers and being creative? He will probably use up all your pencils. When he's finished, he will want to read his book to you. It's not fun if you don't get a chance to read the book that you made to others. Then he will want to take it home. So he will put it in your lunchbox and tuck it in a safe place. When the bell rings, he will run out to wait for the bus. Not everybody comes to school on bus. While he is waiting, he will play a quick game of soccer. Then he will ask you to shoot a few baskets. Do you like playing outside? When he stops to catch his breath, he will want to eat his snack. So he will ask you for your lunchbox. And chances are, remember where he put his lunchbox? I think. If he asks you for your lunchbox, you will have to take him where he needs to go back. Back to school. Thanks for listening. Bye now.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and I will be teaching in the upstairs blue room this year. And I'm here today to share with you a story, one of my favorite stories, called Rain Song. Have you ever been in a thunderstorm and it made you feel a little nervous? Well, this book is a wonderful story that will help you to not feel so nervous. So I hope you enjoy it. And here it is, Rain Song by Leslie Evans, illustrated by Cynthia Jabbar. Distant rumblings, stomach grumblings, quiet moaning, far off groaning. Breeze is stirring, leaves are swirling. Sun is fading, dark clouds waiting. Trees are sighing, birds are lying, low in nests in wait of rain. Falls a raindrop, it goes plip-plop, coming faster, drip, drop, drip, drop. Pitter, pat, splitter, split, splat. Drops are falling, mother's calling. Faster, run dear, faster, come dear. Safe inside, we'll watch the rain. Thunder sounding, drops now pounding. Wind is wailing, leaves are flailing. Lightning's flashing, trees are thrashing, cymbals clashing. Big, boom, bashing. You can say that with me. Big, boom, bashing. Snare drum playing, beat is saying, keep the rhythm of the rain. Music slowing, silence growing, thunder ceasing, rain decreasing. Wind is tiring, beat expiring, distant rumblings, far off grumblings. Streams of light fall, birds in flight call, come and play out in the rain. Yellow slicker, zip it quicker, red galoshes, squishy squashes. Feet are romping, boots are stomping, puddle kicking, raindrop licking. Sunshine coming, gutters running, in the distance falls the rain. Far off singing its refrain, how we love the song of rain. I hope you enjoyed this story. This is one of my favorites. Maybe when we're together, you can tell me what your favorite story is. Bye.
Hi, I'm Miriam, and I am one of the teachers in the upstairs preschool this year. I want to read you guys a really silly book. It's called The Monster at the End of This Book, and maybe you recognize Grover from Sesame Street. The Monster at the End of This Book. What did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? It did? Oh, I'm so scared of monsters. Shh. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please do not turn the page. You turned the page! Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages, see? I am tying the pages together, so you cannot. You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me. Now, stop turning pages. There. I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it, and we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you are not only getting us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess? This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. Should we do it? It's pretty heavy. Do you know that you are very strong? the next page is the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I'm so scared. Please, do not turn the page. Please, please, please. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable, furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. And you were so scared. I told you and told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I am so embarrassed. I am so excited to meet everyone at school next week. We're going to have such a fun year together, and it's going to be awesome. See you really soon.
Hi, my name is Emily, and I am one of the teachers in the Upstairs Preschool book. This is one of my favorite books. It's really funny. It's called Bark, George. There's George. George's mother said, "Bark, George." George went, "Meow." "No, George," said George's mother. "Cats go meow, dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Quack, quack." "No, George," said George's mother. "Ducks go quack, quack. Dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Oink." "No, George," said George's mother. "Pigs go oink and dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Moo." George's mother took George to the vet. "I'll soon get to the bottom of this," said the vet. "Please bark, George." George went, "Meow." The vet reached deep down inside of George and pulled out a cat. "Bark again, George." George went, "Quack, quack." The vet reached deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a duck. "Bark again, George." George went, "Oink." The vet reached deep, deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a pig. "Bark again, George." George went, "Moo." The vet put on his longest latex glove, and then he reached deep, 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 deep down inside of George. And pulled out a cow. George's mom flipped over. "Bark again, George." George went, "Arf." George's mother was so thrilled that she kissed the vet and the cat and the duck and the pig and the cow. On the way home, she wanted to show George off to everyone on the street. So she said, "Bark, George." And George went, "Hello." Uh-oh, I wonder who George ate this time. Well, I'm so excited to meet you all, and we're going to have lots of time to read tons of books and have a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you. Take care. Bye. See you soon.